don't know if I like it.
I'm having my first strawberries and cream of Wimbledon this year. We are on site today. Just picked up my credential. I had some tea with Tommy's coach. We talked for like 2 hours. It was really nice. Tommy's just working out on site today, and I thought I would just come and get my credential. And honestly, any day that I can spend here on this site is just like the best day ever. No video really does place justice. It's just truly one of the most beautiful events that I've ever seen or been to. This is sort of the tradition of Wimbledon, strawberries and cream. Anyways, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of like a tour of the grounds, sort of the calm before the storm. It is so cool to see the tournament before everyone arrives. It's also really cool when everyone does arrive and when there's a lot of people, but the site is just so manicured and beautiful. I thought it would be cool to do like a little bit of a behind the scenes and like the week before Wimbledon starts for you guys. So I'm just gonna have these strawberries now. I'm just in player dining. I'll give you guys like a quick tour of players dining, and then I'm gonna walk around the ground. Oh, and also Tommy's just working out right now, so I'm just hanging out. Okay guys, we are actually heading to a polo barn tonight. Tommy and I have some friends that are like a polo family, really great family. They are here for some polo matches in London, and we're gonna go ride and see them and hang out, and then I think we're gonna stay for a barbecue. So I'm really excited about that. I also just love that we're in London this week before Wimbledon. I also think I'm gonna ride on Sunday with Tommy's mom, so hopefully I get to ride a bit this week. But we have to run, it's a little bit away. Where are you?
I go.
She's 7. What are all those mini? It's not a picture. All right, I'm about to run out for an event. I really don't feel great. For some reason, my stomach sort of hurts. So I'm literally just gonna run right now to a few events and then come back and get into sweatpants. If you can't tell, I did not go to the event that I was supposed to go to tonight. I was feeling completely fine when I was getting ready, and then my stomach just turned. I'm feeling a lot better now. I laid in bed. I actually had a few calls that I had to take. I am feeling better. I was supposed to go to an event tonight with Armani and then stop by another event with a bunch of other wives and girlfriends on the tour. Some of the older girls that I've become friends with that I just adore and love, and they're just so nice and supportive, and so I'm sad that I'm not going to be going to those events tonight. But another reason why I wanted to stay in tonight is because I have literally the world's longest day tomorrow. I have hair starting bright and early in the morning at like 8, and then I'm heading to a fitting. At the fitting there's going to be a photographer. I'm meeting the creative director of the brand. I'm so excited about that. And then I'm heading right to a meeting with Jimmy Choo, the shoe brand, which is very exciting. I'm actually working with Manolo, which is really, really cool and exciting for Wimbledon. But to list for tomorrow, I have an event at JW Anderson, and then I'm going to a Breitling summer party, which is a watch company. So that ends at like 9:30. So I have a fully booked day tomorrow, so I wanted to make sure that I was feeling good and well rested. Generally, I can kind of tough it out if I'm not feeling well, but if my stomach hurts, count me out. I am gonna be in bed. So I'm gonna go start making the dough. Okay guys, we just cleaned up after dinner. The pizza turned out so good. I'm just now making a big fruit salad for Tommy for breakfast tomorrow, and I'll probably have a little bit of it too before I run out because I have a really early morning tomorrow. So just announced on Instagram officially that our little campaign for the start of like our Wimbledon rollout. So we have 2 drops during Wimbledon. They're both very different. The first one is just like a fun, cute one, and then the second one is more like the wow moment. That's the one where we did something that we've just like never done before, that you guys I think are gonna be really excited about. But yeah, I'm gonna finish making this and then I'm probably just gonna go shower and get into bed. Okay, good morning guys. I'm just headed now to my fitting. Take you guys with me as much as I can. I'm wearing this really comfortable black set by my friend Ella. You guys definitely know her, but she came out with a collection with Revolve and it's so cute. I'll definitely link it for you guys. Got my nails a little shorter and did a French. We're back. My mom is here for Wimbledon. She's gonna be here with my dad. She came a little bit early, but my dad's getting here on Saturday. They're just here for tennis. And my sister's actually gonna be here next week. Yeah. So, always nice to have family on the road. I forced mom to get her nails done. My mom never gets her nails done. Never. We are just heading to Harrods now. If you didn't know, Harrods is a pretty fancy department store in London. I try to go every time I'm here. It is sort of fun, and I don't really love shopping in person personally, but at Harrods I do really love it, and they have really, really good food and coffee. They actually have groceries too. It's just like really a whole experience. So we're gonna go to Harrods and then I'm gonna head to my meeting at 4 after Harrods. guys, heading to JW Anderson. Just re-glamming. I'm gonna give you guys a little tip how I do like a day to night look in the car. So, and it's really funny because whenever I do day to night makeup looks, I'm wearing a lot of makeup because I've kind of just like packed makeup on my face the whole day. But I will say I feel like it always photographs very, very well with flash. Okay guys, sorry, my camera just died. I'm switching over to iPhone for the night, which I honestly like better at events. Anyways, I feel like I'm more like stealthy with the vlog. But the way that I do my day to night glam is I'll do a bunch of pressed powder. I mean a lot, like really, really pack in a very finely milled pressed powder on my under eyes. Like I feel like when this area is very matte, it photographs very well, and obviously your under eyes. I'll do like a finely milled powder first, and then I'll spray my face with a dewy hydrating setting spray, or not even a setting spray, just something that's like super hydrating. I'll let that dry down for like a second, then I'll just like pat it into my skin so it's sort of just like a part of all the makeup. I feel like that's a very important step. And then I do a dewy blush over that powder because it sort of like re-glows the face and makes it look not as matte. I'm using the Rhode blush tonight in Freckle, and then I'll spray my face again, and then I go again in my under eye with like a pressed powder, and then I just literally put black liner in my waterline, and that is it. And it photographs very well with flash. The more makeup you're wearing and the more powders that you use for flash photos, I feel like look the most airbrushed. I'm gonna now unpack Tommy's suitcase because it usually does not get unpacked unless I do it because he doesn't really care, but then he always loves when I do it. So I'm gonna surprise him. He's getting dinner now with his team. Guys, I'm having such a hard time not talking about or telling you guys about the big surprise that we're doing this year with Dairy Boy at Wimbledon. Hey guys, I actually did not vlog today. I felt so incredibly low energy today. I feel like all I've wanted to do the entire day is sleep. When Tommy won his tournament, is that a week ago? Yeah, it's almost a week ago. He won his biggest title so far in his career. It has been pretty insane how much, first, just like positive messages and just the amount of like sweet, supportive people. And I did get just thousands of messages from people who follow me on here, who have gotten to know Tommy through my YouTube. You know, I've literally documented an entire year on the tennis tour. And with, you know, the incredibly kind and supportive people, there is obviously the other side of that. That has sort of always been a part of my job. And it is something that, sadly, I've gotten quite used to. But it is sort of funny because a lot of the negative feedback and from the photos were grown men commenting on or messaging me on Instagram, and I've become quite accustomed to online hate, but most of my hate comes from other females that have never met me, and I'm just quite familiar with the type of girl that doesn't know me, that doesn't like me. I had not gotten hate from grown men before, specifically grown men that were sports fans that were angry, and this is definitely a different type of hater. And I honestly really did empathize with other wives and girlfriends, even in the sport of tennis and other sports. This isn't like a groundbreaking situation, I know that, and I've seen articles and examples of other females in and around men's sports that have gotten this sort of harassment before, but I'd never experienced this before from men. Also, honestly, the main comment that I received on the photos of Tommy and I were that, quoting that this situation with me and him on the court during the presentation, where he called me up for a photo, has never happened in the history of tennis. And it's so bizarre because I really was just following in the footsteps of so many other people prior to me. Every single couple gets a photo like that. I honestly did have a good laugh about it. I thought it was so dumb and so insignificant, and I really wasn't planning on saying anything about it, but today I woke up feeling, I guess the best word would be is just like really drained all week. I've been doing totally fine. You know, Tommy just won. I'm in Wimbledon. This is like the best time of the year. I have some really exciting stuff this week. I just had our biggest drop ever restock for Dairy Boy. This sort of work that I do, even like the really good, like even the 120,000 likes and 600 comments, I wonder if that's even like really good for my brain and for my serotonin levels. I just think I'm a little emotionally drained, and it's not only because of the people online who are not nice. I also think it's from the good, which is interesting, and I love that I've been able to take my needs seriously, and I feel like as I've gotten older and as I've grown up on the internet, I feel like I've really been able to create a life that I'm fully in control of, and just first and foremost know that I'm in charge of my own happiness, that I need to make myself happy first, and that I'm in complete control on whether I post or whether I don't. You know, I can go get another job, and I got really serious a few years ago about, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to be public? Do I really want to subject myself to others' opinions? Times 10, because I think we all get judged and talked shit about in real life, like whether you're a public figure or not. Everyone's always gossiping and talking. It's just whether or not you're going to be comfortable with that happening on a much larger scale. And because I love what I do, I love the life that it has afforded me, and I love creating, and I love you guys, but this was the choice that I made, and I've been able to learn when I need to disconnect. I've been able to learn to not engage or react to people. I've learned to not read things about me that is really none of my business. The saying that words are only as strong as we allow them to be is so true. And the power of words on you or on me when I read them comes from my reaction to them. And obviously there are some things that I just like can't avoid and that I see, but I've gotten really good at moving on. I wasn't actually gonna share any of this online because I don't know, I didn't really have anything to say about it. I think that people who are empathetic and kind and thoughtful and supportive saw the photos and thought that they were cute photos of Tommy and I love the photos. I think they're some of our best photos together. And whether you're in my position or you're not an influencer or social media person, I guess advice that I would want to give to any young female specifically watching this is just that it's really important to just know that you are in control, that you are the one who is responsible for your own healing. You're the one who is responsible for your reaction to something that someone did to you. That's all you can control. And the more self-control that you have, the happier that you will be. A point in my life when I feel like I was the most out of control was when I was, for example, when I was in a very serious relationship in my early 20s, when I was getting cheated on really badly, but continuing to get back with this person and stay with this person. I always felt like I was just really reactive, upset and angry, and I was not in control of my emotions or my life or my relationship. And I think a lot of girls go through that in their 20s. And if you are in your 20s, or if you are in a bad relationship, or if someone's saying something not nice about you or not true about you, or if you're struggling with a friend, or any of the things that I think we've all been through, I think it's just really important to focus on your reaction to something more than what that other person is doing. And it's something that takes actual effort and actual work. And the work that you put in to yourself and to your peace is the best work that you can do, I think, as a person for yourself. And sometimes it is more helpful when you work on those things with a therapist, or if you work on them with someone that you love. It is okay to obviously get support from other people. But again, you are in charge of your own healing, and no one's gonna come and do it for you. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. I was not gonna talk about this at all, but I want to be, I think, more honest with you guys about certain things like this. I think I've become a little bit closed off in certain ways on social media as I've gotten older. And I think I just lean more towards sharing less about my feelings, because obviously when you do that, you become vulnerable. But I do think that it's important for me to show. And I do feel like I have so much support now from so many people that it doesn't really matter if I'm vulnerable, because I know that there are so many people that will receive what I'm going through and feel comforted, and or they could learn from me or learn from my experiences. I've, over the last 6 months, maybe opened up about like 2 things that I was going through or feeling. One of them was social anxiety, and I really didn't think it would resonate with anyone. I just kind of, I don't know, I wasn't doing it to get sort of like a bunch of messages or comments. I really didn't think I would really get any comments about it, but I got personal messages. I got comments of people thanking me for talking about that. I had no idea that me talking about something that I'm going through could really help someone in that way, and I do forget that. That is way more important to me. The reason I actually picked up my camera, because I was not vlogging today because I was feeling so just tired. I honestly did sleep a lot today. I went to lunch today with a friend. That was really all I did today. But I was on TikTok, been kind of staying off TikTok, honestly. I actually have someone who filters and sorts through most of my socials, and if someone does say something mean or comments or messages me something, I have people now that sort of help me filter through that, because ignorance is bliss a little bit. I don't really need to be seeing all of that. Again, I don't think it's good for my brain. And then I logged on to TikTok after only going on it a few times in the past few days, and I'm getting tagged in hundreds of everyone receiving their packages. I'm not kidding, guys. I was sitting in here smiling ear to ear. I'm seeing these sweet, incredible, amazing girls that I would actually be friends with all of these girls. Like how I get excited to receive packages from my favorite orders, people feel that way about something that I've created. I think that will always be kind of crazy to me.
So mad during the year when I saw other people wearing, first of all, the bag is so cute, I'm sorry. I was so mad when I'd see people wearing it, because I was like, this should be me. Oh, like, I want to cry.
Like this, you guys, anyone who has supported my brand or supported me in any way, it means so much to me. But I think seeing people open a package from my brand that they logged on at 10 a.m. and got right away, and that they're like so excited to open this package, like I can't really even describe how that makes me feel. And it's better than any compliment that I could ever receive. And I get so excited that people are so excited. I don't know, I just feel so grateful that I have a platform to have a brand. Like that is my whole world. That is everything. And you know, still a growing startup company, and our products are getting better, and we're coming out with more different sort of goods. I'm launching homeware very soon, and I'm reminded that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing when it comes to this brand that I'm building, and that there is no comment or nice message that like beats someone freaking out, jumping up and down, excited about their order. And then when they feel the fabric and they see the tag and they see the detail, that they are, you know, pleasantly surprised by the thoughtfulness of the product. And I want to continue doing that with all of my products. We're actually in the middle of getting support for our designer right now, because we're growing so fast that my designer, in order to do what we're trying to do, needs some help. In all of the interviews that I've done, I've just been like making sure that we're on the same page of that. I want everything to feel really one of a kind and really special, and just that they feel like they're a part of something. And I'm really excited to keep sharing with you guys what we're making and keep growing and sharing with you guys everything. I think there's gonna get to a point where I'm going to probably vlog less and differently and focus on about my business. You know, eventually my plan is to have that be my main job, just Dairy Boy and American Charm and anything else that I decide to start logging on to see those videos. And a lot of them being posted today, I was just like, this is exactly what I needed today. So thank you to anyone who made a video and said really kind things about me and my brand, and yeah, so thanks for listening to this rant. I'll upload this vlog on Sunday, and then the tournament starts. Tommy's playing on Monday. I am so excited for Wimbledon. I'm so excited for the outfits and for my friends and for the tennis. I just love Grand Slam tennis. Like, obviously I always go to Tommy's matches, but the tennis is always on. Everyone's always watching. It's really exciting. It's so nice being able to see other girlfriends. I'm actually going to coffee in the morning with Mia and Sophia, and then I think we're gonna go to the site together. But yeah, very, very excited. I love you guys, and I'm still feeling really tired. I'm like probably gonna go to bed soon. Good morning, guys. So I'm about to quickly run out and grab a coffee with my friend Sophia, and then we're actually meeting 2 other girls at the tournament. The matches haven't started or anything, but we're just gonna go and hang. But I'm really excited to see the girls. I just used a little bit of Luminous Silk. I've gotten super into using this concealer again. Then going in with my favorite bronzing palette. I am in a little bit of a rush, so this might look busted a little bit. I'm gonna use the Pocket Blush by Rhode in Freckle. Also guys, just a reminder, this robe is dropping on Monday, so the day after I upload this, drop 1 of Wimbledon is happening. Quickly powder a little bit. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, I need to go get dressed and put on my mascara.